door open. Hi, Bridget. Bridget, I hope you're okay. He says it looks like you had a rough day. Murder Man, what's up? I think Murder Man's going to be happy during this one. I'm not going to scream and yell though, but I'm gonna use righteous indignation. And I know this is going to be a little drama. I debated it, but until I saw a few things, I'm not going to blow up, Misa. Don't worry. But I am going to, a little blow up. I might blow up a little, Misa. But I'm not going to go, rah, fuck you, your wrenches are gone. No, that's not my style. My wrenches will always keep their wrenches because I trusted them with it. So, all right. Here's where I'm going. You guys know I was like, nope, my door's open. Siren, hello. I was like, my door's open to Will, and I hope tomorrow he has a change of heart. But no, I'm not gonna. After what you'll see in a second. So Will is like, I'm going hard on SA. I'm going hard on, survivors, and okay, well, Mrs. Magoo's one of those, and this is what he said to her. So let me show you. Hang on one second. Okay. DCP, I will not confirm or deny those allegations. All right. So Mrs. Magoo, as you guys mostly know, is a survivor of SA and DV. And also a sweetheart. She's not, she's kind of tough, but her heart is fucking gold. And so this last night she messaged, what's up, Toots? She messaged Will on Instagram. And she made a point, which is solid. I am the only one of us three, meaning her, me, and Will, who has been through what Sophie has. And I hope that you will talk to us. If not him, then hear me out. Will goes, great, talk about it. Just without me. I saw what I saw. I heard what I heard. I wish you the best. I thought you were for survivors, Will. Why? You just said great. Like, okay. And then there's this in his comment section, hitting hearts on you're in the right place. Well, sorry this happens. Support is with you. Stay strong. He's hitting hearts on, man, this was bad. No loyalty. I'll tell you what, no loyalty. I bought you a fucking P.O. box and helped you get your channel back. That's no loyalty. That's where no loyalty lies. So I'm so disappointed in Truthy. Look, I'm going to take this real fucking clear. You want to play boys? I'm not playing boys. I can fucking afford to fly to Tennessee. I can afford it. And I'll go out there and we'll handle it man on fucking man. And we don't need to film it, but I'll handle it. There's a thing called mutual combat. And it's actually, you can agree to mutual combat. You got a fucking problem with Mrs. Magoo? I will fucking fly out there and you and I, man on man, no fucking cameras. That's how we'll handle it. And I promise you, that's real. I've had enough. That's it. I'm not going to go fucking attack him, but I want fucking mutual combat. That's what I want. I don't want YouTube drama and stupid ass bullshit. You just fucking insulted my girlfriend for being a survivor? Nah, we're not playing that. And I promise you, I'll show you what a man is. I'll show you exactly what a man is. So if you agree to those terms, I swear on my father's grave, I will fly out there. You and I will go to a field and we're going to fucking just handle it. That's how I want to handle it, not YouTube drama. But unfortunately, I can't call him. I can't text him. I can't do anything because he can't fucking, he just blocked all of us and took all my wrench people out of his fucking chat. Weak. Sorry, I am. Oh man. No. Yeah. You think you're a man? You're not. You're 45 years old, and damn it, so am I. And you've accomplished fucking nothing in your life. And you're criticizing abuse survivors, Mrs. fucking Magoo? No. I'm not going to have it. Oh, are you there, Will? Are you little fucking fruitcake? Fuck you, Will. The glare, I'm here. Yo, good. Guess what? I didn't block you. Yeah, you hear me? Good. Then take my fucking challenge. I want to hear you say in my fucking chat, I'll get you on a mic and you're a coward, you're a coward. No, I'm not a coward. I don't block people and run away. You and me, one-on-one, Will, and no fucking cameras. That's what I'm saying. That's the line in the sand. After you said what you said to Mrs. McGoo. That's it. So look at the chat, Will. Look what you did. And afterwards, I'm hoping after you're lying in a fucking heap, then we'll see who's the man. You can fuck with me, but you can't fuck with Mrs. McGoo. And what you said, that stupid fucking... Here, where, Will? Take a look at what you said. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you were sober or not last night. You remember this, Will? This is Mrs. McGoo. I'm the only one of us three who's been through what Sophie has. And she is. You haven't, and I haven't. And I hope that you will talk to us. If not him, then hear me out. Great. Talk about it. This is you. Great. Great. You don't fucking care about abuse survivors. You care about your stupid ego and acting macho. You work at a fucking gym, and you're 45! All right. I'm losing it. Hang on. Yeah, no. I want to handle this one-on-one. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Will. I'm sober. Oh, I'm 100% sober. Here, I'm not going to give you a mic because you didn't give us a chance. I'm not going to give you a mic, but I'm not going to block you either. But I'm telling you, after you said what you said to Mrs. McGoo, this is not a YouTube shit thing. This is, I want you to agree. I want you to agree to what I'm saying. We're going to handle this shit. We're going to handle it like men, not like fucking YouTube boys. So that's it. I want to draw that line. So you want to call me a coward? Well, let's see. Let's see. Do you think working out makes you tough? Do you? It doesn't. Guys, please make up. Yeah, sure. No, Romer, you saw what she said. You've been in the Discord. You've seen all the things that Will's given hearts to people because he wants to be divisive and childish. No. Yeah, I am job shaming right now. I'm sorry. You're right. It's not fair. But I'm furious. I'm shaking with rage. You fuck with my girlfriend. That's it. I mean, and he's supposed to be a champion of survivors and he's ripping on Mrs. McGoo? Like, what kind of fucking back... And also, you dumb fucking asshole. I went out on a limb because I believed in you. That's why. I believed in you. I paid some small amount of money, whoop-de-doo, to make sure you were safe, make sure you weren't doxxed, because I believed in you. But you think the right approach to Kay is raging and screaming and like telling her what a bitch she is? That's not the way to go. What I did yesterday was actually open a fucking dialogue. Because in all honesty, there are two sides to the fucking coin. Kelly Long does have a fucking side, and so does Michael. So fists don't make a man. Oh, you wouldn't know what makes a man. Convictions do. Oh, fuck you. Well, here's my conviction. Where's your conviction and loyalty to me, Will? Where was your conviction when I fucking saved your channel and taught you how to fight? No, you're right. Fists don't make a man. Conviction does. Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you. You want to talk coward? Like, honestly, I really don't want to be a macho bastard right now. But once Mrs. McGoo, she's fucking sick of you. She's disgusted with you. She is a fucking Sophie Long. She's just older. And you shit on her like that? No. And honestly, we're going to handle it like men. The old way. That's the way I want to handle it. And I swear to God, I'll go there on fucking Thanksgiving Day. That's what I want. So, yeah, I think that's right, AJ. He has no loyalty. He only expects it from others. Yeah, I think that's right. And there was no betrayal at all. I absolutely absolutely held my ground calmly against her. Something that you wouldn't understand is tactic, planning, strategy. Those words aren't part of your fucking dialogue. You just understand, I'm going to trash him. I'm going to drag him. Ugh. Well, I'm going to trash you to your face because I know you're in here. And that's it. Give me a mic. Yeah, no. I'm not. Well, look, I'll stand by my convictions. My conviction is to go to your fucking state to meet you in person. I don't care about a mic. Like you think that you're just going to overtalk me and fuck it. You know what? Fine. I'll give you a shot. But I want to meet you in person. That's my fucking line in the sand. In person. Not this bullshit. But I just had no other way to fucking contact you because you blocked us. So fine. Yeah, well then, hey, why don't you unblock me from Facebook so I can send you a link? Do that, and I'll send you a link, Will. You can hear Will and his convictions. Looks like I'm still blocked there, Captain Courage. I sent it. Murder Man's on board. I don't know who the fuck AJ is, Will. AJ doxed you. Oh, is that? Oh, no, I'm not on board with anybody who fucking doxes. That never changes. No. Oh, God damn it. I don't look, AJ. Look, I don't care who doxed who and all that. Oh, I know who you are, AJ, now. No, I'm not on board with that or the threats or any of that. No, I'm talking man on man. That's it. Fuck doxing. I want to meet Will one-on-one. Doxing is for pussies. And so is sending subs. I'll send myself. Oh, good. I'm unblocked. Well, there's your courage. Okay. Well, he has the link. Yeah. Captain Courage. Yeah. That's Will. Captain Courage. Yeah. Because he goes and fucking does a live stream and blocks people. Then he wouldn't let us talk. And now I'm letting him talk. How fair is that? Very one-sided. But look, like I've said, anyone can fuck with me. Anyone can fuck with me. I don't care. But when you say the shit you said about Mrs. McGoo, no. And she's a survivor. She's a grown-up Sophie, Will. And then you're like, great. And then giving hearts to people who are insulting her. Look, your fake courage, your internet rage is nothing. I will absolutely meet you in fucking person. And I'm going alone. But I need your consent. Otherwise, Will, I sent the fucking link. I'll send it one more time. I don't think you're technologically fucking adept enough to figure out how to unblock somebody. I know you can't even make a video. You can only do live streams. Heartbroken. Heartbroken was the name of your video. You heartbroken. Yeah. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, you have the link. I've sent it 3 times. Here, look at the. Damn it. I can't show that online, actually. All right. Well, too bad. Will can't figure it out. That's too bad. I gave him the link. I'm not going to put it in the chat because people all try to come on. Yeah. No, honestly, if you can't debate Kay, you can't debate Will. I don't know what you mean by that, but I was on there. And in my opinion, when I talked to Kay, my approach was, I already knew I'm not going to get shouted down and kazooed. I'm not going to let that fucking shit happen. So I took an approach of, all right, I disagree with you. Oh, wait a minute. You have a point that I actually agree with you on. Because that's how it is. That's how fucking adults are. I can agree with my enemy on a certain point. Oh, look, you figured it out. Hey, tough guy.
Hey, tough guy.
Yeah. No, do you like my fucking offer? That's fucking real. That's real. I'm coming to your fucking state. I'm coming to you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Listen.
Yeah.
All anybody here cares about, including me, is the fact that you went on and on for 3 weeks. You went on and on, and I'm grateful for your help. I am.
Oh, shut up.
But what was it for? What was it for if it wasn't for standing up to Kay and saying what you were saying for 3 weeks? What was it for? Because you had the opportunity. I'm not telling you to yell at her. I'm not telling you to lose your temper. I'm not telling you to do what you're doing right now. That's not what I wanted. That would have been damaging. What I wanted.
What would you have said, Will?
What I have said, the same thing that I've been saying to her, the same thing that I've never stopped saying. You cowered it out. You did. It's just that simple.
Look, I'll show you what a coward is. Now, a coward is someone who you've been helped by me and Mrs. McGoo, and you fucking turned like a fucking Benedict Arnold. That's what happened.
I didn't. You did.
Fuck you. Well, you absolutely did. And what you said, you don't care about SA survivors. You care about your ego.
So you're twisting my message to Mrs. McGoo last night to being against. I know it's on the screen. Show it again. Show it again.
Yeah,
show it again and read it out loud.
All right. That was before. I am the only one of us three who has been through what Sophie has. That's Mrs. McGoo.
Right.
And I hope you will talk to us. If not him, then hear me out. Great. Talk about it. Just without me. I saw what I saw and I heard what I heard.
That was me drawing the line in and saying we're done. That was all I was doing, was cutting off my association with both of you.
Well, you're an idiot.
So how are you making that somehow
who's a survivor? You're not.
You're not. To SA victims? Are you kidding? Is that a joke?
Yes. Yeah.
That's what you've got?
That's exactly
what you've got is me cutting you off? Dude, you sound like a little boy right now. No, you sound like a little boy.
I don't sound like
No, you do. I'm sorry, but you do. All I was doing was simply has nothing. My message to Mrs. McGoo had nothing to do with SA surviving. Had nothing to do with
this.
You're making it about that, but that had nothing to do with that.
Old way. Agree with me. We're going to handle this the old way. I'm not going to let you fucking insult my fucking girlfriend, and I'll show you what a coward is. I'll show you exactly what a coward is. I need you to agree though, because otherwise,
great, buddy. Keep going.
I don't care. I need you to agree. One-on-one, man-on-man. That's it. I want that agreement. I want that agreement. And I want you to, because I'm calling you out. I'm not calling you. Will you fucking insult my girlfriend? Fuck you. Fuck you. Not going to have it.
So defend her with your brains in your mouth.
No.
This is YouTube.
No.
Defend her with your brains in your mouth.
This is real, Will. This is real. It's not YouTube. Put your fucking money where your mouth is. I'm going to fucking see you right after Thanksgiving.
That's what
I want you to fucking.
That's what
I've got. That's what I've got.
A threat.
It's not a threat.
That's the best you've got in this whole situation. Is a physical threat. That's all you've got.
It's not a physical threat. I want you to agree.
You are out loud proving on your channel how much of a coward you are right now.
That's not a coward.
It is. It's absolutely a coward. Did you or did you not fail to meet your own convictions that you've been spewing out for 3 weeks? Did you or did you not do that?
Absolutely
yes
not.
No?
You had no idea what I was doing.
No,
you had no idea
because I was listening to it 5 minutes ago. You totally threw Michael under the bus, who you call a friend. You totally threw Michael under the bus, who you call a friend, talking about that he's weird.
Look at what everybody else says. I'm gonna fuck. Oh man, I'm gonna have to.
I'm not even looking at. I'm not even looking at the chat. I don't give a shit what that chat says right now.
Okay.
I don't.
Well, your version of I am not.
Now I have to go because I lumped myself with you. I have to go live later and reiterate everything that I've been saying because people lump me up with you now. I can't have that. I can't have that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you've been on for fucking 3 years, and I have the amount of same subscribers in 3 months.
Good
Who do you think
for you, man, and I wish you the best. Like I told Mrs. McGoo, I wish you the best. I hope your channel is super successful. I do. I don't give a shit about that.
You don't, and you don't care about the chat either. They're all saying Truthy didn't roll over. Will doesn't get it. Like, I mean, it's fucking true.
But
no,
you did.
I did not.
You
God
did.
damn it.
You did.
Will.
You threw Michael under the bus.
I did not.
Would you like me to? Would you like me to send you the screen share video that I took of it? Because you did.
Will, I was there. I was there.
I know you were there. All you're proving to me is how self-unaware you are. I know I heard. And Kay right now, Kay is totally boasting in her groups right now. How she owns you.
I know. But you know what else happened?
Totally.
You know what else happened?
She renamed her live yesterday that you and her face off. She's bragging that she owned you because she did. She did.
Well, how so? How did you fucking own me? I stuck by the points. My point was, yes, I did say strike your Patreon. Yes, I don't like that you fucking said.
And then you apologized for it.
About Sophie. No, I did not apologize.
It was your idea. It was your idea to go after her and strike her and do all this stuff. It was all your idea. You were saying we need to hit her in the wallet. That was you. You said that.
I know. And I still agree.
No, do you really? Because it sure as shit didn't sound like it last night.
God damn it! No, there's this. I had to be calm because I didn't want to get fucking kazooed and muted.
You could have kept calm and still made your points that you've been spewing out for 3 weeks, and you didn't. You backed off. That's what happened. Sorry, dude, but that's what happened. And this fight is too important.
Wait a minute, hang on. ML was in the comments last night in Truthy's live. I didn't see that. Exposed? I did not see that. Michael Long was in my comment.
I spoke with Michael and Courtney for a long time last night.
And well, I talked to Michael for a brief minute going, hey, I would like you to help make peace. Will's losing his temper right now. And that's really all I said. He's like, I know, my mods told me. And that was the end of our conversation.
Yeah, no, we had a nice long conversation last night, him and I.
Oh, well, I'm sure you're trying to manipulate him and turn him against me for some reason.
I'm not trying to manipulate anyone, dude. I'm not trying to do anything of that nature. I don't know where your fucking mind is. Right now, I'm glad that we're at where we're at because you're showing me who you are, and it's fucking scary.
Shut up. Jesus.
It's fucking sad.
Yeah, it's fucking scary and sad because I want to go man on man instead of YouTube. That's scary and sad.
No, I want you to take responsibility for what you did. That's all.
I do. Look, Mrs. McGoo and many, many other fucking people said, I thought you were fair and balanced, but you don't. Why don't you? What do you think I should have done?
I think you should have said the things that you've been saying with conviction the way that you've been saying them for 3 weeks. And instead, you kissed her ass.
I did not kiss her ass.
You absolutely, your head was so far up her ass. I don't know how she fits both her head and your ass up her own ass. I don't even know how you do it. It's amazing.
All right, tell you what. Like, I'm going to get a fucking vote. I mean, you probably don't care because you don't care about other people.
I don't care. I don't. Yeah. Nope, I don't care. I don't care what anyone thinks. Anyone who feels that I am wrong, unsubscribe from me. I don't care about that. I don't care.
I should have let you. Mrs. McGoo said the point. She goes, "You should have let him get off YouTube. He's dangerous because he thinks he's right." And he's
now I'm dangerous.
Yeah, Mrs. McGoo said, "Yeah, that's what. Absolutely." She goes, "He thinks he's right all the time, and he's got no brains." And I'm like, "Yeah, he's not too bright, is he?" And honestly, you think that you're a justice warrior. But in all honesty, you haven't accomplished much. You haven't accomplished much all the way around.
Fair enough. And I don't care if I do, but I'm going to keep trying. And I don't care what you think of it. And I don't care what Mrs. McGoo thinks of it. And I don't care what anybody in your chat thinks of it. But I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to keep trying.
Why don't you care what Mrs. McGoo thinks?
Because Mrs. McGoo is sitting here telling you that I have no brains. Why the fuck should I care what she thinks about me?
Fucking insulted her on Instagram. Yeah.
I simply cut off my association with the both of you in that text. I don't see how you're reading that any other way. I don't see how you're reading that any other way. Read it again. Read it again and show me how I insulted an SA victim. Show me where I insulted an SA victim, please.
I will. I'll read it one more time.
Please read it 5 more times.
I am the only one of us three, me, you, and her, who has been through what Sophie has. and she's right. And I hope that you will talk to us. If not him, then hear me out. If not, meaning me. Great. Talk about it. Just without me. You just fucking diminished her entire point of that she is the only one of us who's truly been through SA. Like,
okay, so how are you making this about SA? That makes no sense.
No, like, because that's your.
What do you want me to stay friends with her and not be cool with you? Like that's not how it works, man.
No,
she's gonna stand by her man, and I accepted that when I sent that before I sent that message. That's cool. Good for you. Good for her that she's standing by her man. But I can't do nothing with you guys. I can't do nothing no more. It's just I can't do
nothing no more. Oh, that's fucking literate. All right.
Right. Yeah. Okay. My grammar's not the best.
All right, dude.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
No, it's true. It's fine. I'm telling you, she took that as a backhanded fucking way of you. Like it's
not my fault how she took it. You don't how she took it because it's plain. It's plain as day what I said. Not my fault how you took it. Not my fault how you took it. It's plain as day what I said.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand that is all a matter of what you're spewing out about this one text is all a matter of perception. I know what I was doing, and I'm explaining exactly what I meant in that text, and you don't want to hear it.
Explain it. I'm sorry.
I was simply cutting off my association with the both of you. Has nothing to do with that. Has nothing to do with it. Has nothing to do with whether or not I respect her or don't respect her as an SA victim. Has nothing to do with that. You're making that about that. Has nothing to do with that.
Will, all right. I'm sorry I fucking lost my temper at you. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I lost my temper last night. I was angry. And I'm not even holding it against you that you're losing your temper right now. I'm not. I still know the person that I've been going live with all this time. I still know that you opened your channel up to me. And you don't like to hear that I'm grateful for it because you don't think that I am, but I am. But what happened last night, the person that was talking to Kay last night was not the person that was talking the way that you were for 3 weeks. That's all I'm saying. You had an opportunity to shut her down.
What can I do? What can you do to shut Kay down? You can't shut Kay down on her channel. So
there was dozens of opportunities to call her out on bullshit.
Where? Give me one.
Because she kept swaying from the point. The point was SA victims need a voice, and you're damaging that. And she was sitting here saying, no, I'm not. And then she started trashing Michael, saying that he's out to get Kelly, and you didn't rebuttal at all.
Oh no, dude, because I'm trying to make the greater point. We'll see when it's all over. That's my fucking greatest point, and I've always said that. We'll see. And I wasn't allowed to say the things that
that's the other thing that really bothered me. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Because what really bothered me about when you said that was I'm sitting there going, Truthy knows these things that we're not allowed to talk about.
I can't say it, Bill. I can't say it.
But you could have said that. Because you've been saying
I did say that. I said there's so many things. I took a deep breath and I said,
but you sat there and went, well, no, at the end, I don't know about Michael, blah, blah, blah. You totally threw him under the bus. When you know
I did not throw him under the bus.
You know all these facts about Michael. You know them. And you could have totally just been like, listen, you don't Kay, how hard would it have been to go, Kay, you don't know what I know. It's that simple.
Because I did say that, I just said it calmly. All right, now I'm not calm. I said but I said that calmly several times. Look at the chat. He said that. I did say that. Go back and listen. I said,
I'm going to go over it again.
Okay,
well, please do. Go live and go over it again.
I did say this. I took a deep breath and I was so fucking disarmed. It took my weapons away that I couldn't say it. I was like, I can't talk about things. I can't say the things I want to say. So what I did though, Will, and maybe you don't understand the strategy, but there is a strategy. The strategy is you can't fucking scream at Kay. You can't fucking yell at her. You can't do those things because you'll just get muted and booted like everybody else does.
Or you could just
you know what I did though? You know what I did?
Not only did you allow her to spin her narrative, you fed it. You fed her narrative.
I turned 20 people's opinion with the help of Mrs. McGoo and empathy.
That was what we did. I showed logic, the Ellen Glarer, and I showed logic and she showed empathy, and that's what happened. And people changed their minds. They did. And they came to me. 20 of them. I counted exactly 20, not 21. 20 people changed their minds about what she was saying about Sophie. 20 fucking people. That was way more effective than your version of what you think I should have done. Honestly.
How do you know?
Because they fucking came to my fucking comment section. I got emails.
Because yeah, but I have comments, dozens of comments, and messages from people saying, what the fuck happened? Where is the guy that's been fucking spewing all this fucking shit? And the one who takes cheap jabs at Kay, not me. And I didn't expect you to take cheap jabs at her. What I expected you to do was at least back up the things that you've been saying. You even apologize for the Kiwi Farms thing. Like, dude.
No, I didn't apologize because I didn't put her on Kiwi Farms. What are you talking about, dude? I didn't put her on Kiwi.
No, you wouldn't even. You were like you wouldn't even say it. You were like the fruit thing, whatever. I would have been.
No.
I would have simply, if I was on that panel, I would have simply been like, Kay, you're not fooling anybody with this bullshit. Because you doxed yourself on Kiwi Farms. Everyone saw it. I did an entire expose on it.
Yeah, and it's still out there.
Right, it's still out there, but you contradicted it when you were face to face with her. That's my point.
No,
I should have stood by yourself.
No, there was a large audience. I don't want people. You know, I know all of her information. You know, I do.
What do you mean? You put a video out saying that you know all her information. What are you talking about?
No. I don't want. I'm telling you what. But we're addressing your Kiwi Farm situation. What you're telling me. I absolutely did not want to mention the website because I don't want people going out there and physically harming anyone, me or her or Mrs. McGoo. That's why I didn't mention the website. I did in that video because we had to show the proof on the website. I had no choice but to show it. But I did not want anyone yesterday who was listening to go, oh, yeah? Well, I'm going to go find her and then I'll kill her. No, I can't have that shit on my fucking
That's
head.
My issue. Because I was going to quit because I was afraid of that. And it was you that pretty much talked me out of it. Now I don't give a fuck. I have my family support. I don't care. If you're going to be on YouTube, you take the risk. And if you believe in what you're talking about, then you take that chance. That's what I'm doing. You buckle down, man. You just did.
No,
you did.
And look, I didn't.
It's just that simple.
Your opinion is that of an underdeveloped adult. And you are. You are an underdeveloped adult. And you don't know how to play strategy. You play checkers, I play chess.
Right.
And that's exactly what I was doing there.
So what's your next move, chess master? What's your next move?
Do you think a chess master would tell you his next move?
After that, yeah, of course not. Because you don't fucking have one. You're talking out of your ass. You don't have a next move. You're period.
Why? I don't understand why you're saying that.
Because you did. You did an entire live. It was your idea. It was your idea to expose Kay and do that expose on Kay. I didn't even want to do it.
You just have such a hard on for Kay. You can't see the forest from the trees. You don't care about SA victims. You care about Kay. That's all you care about is taking her down. You have no real empathy.
I would absolutely expect you to say that right now.
Well, it's absolutely true. It's absolutely true. It's all you talk about. It's all you think about. It's all you talk about. You don't care about victims. I don't think you do. I don't think you ever did.
Okay.
And that is my point. I think you just care about I'm gonna trash Kay. I'm gonna drag Kay. That's your only fucking thing.
You were the one who wanted to do it. You're the one who would take cheap jabs at her, and I said that's not what this is about. So the proof is in the pudding.
I did, but
the proof is in the pudding, dude. The proof is there. The proof is there.
Yeah,
but
okay.
You agreed that what Kay was doing was dangerous. And I still stand by what Kay is doing is dangerous. She is the one voice on YouTube that is trashing SA victims.
Absolutely.
She is the one voice on YouTube trashing SA victims, dude.
There's 170 people here.
And you kiss her ass.
Will, hang on. There's 170 people in here right now. Yeah, I do not side with Kay. I think she's dangerous. Yes, I still stand by that. I don't know why.
Why didn't you say it to her? And why didn't you say it to her?
Because I
the
did
point.
say it to her. I told her everything. I just said it in a calm way that you don't like or whatever it is. But you're not
No,
getting.
that's not what happened. That's not what happened.
I did. Well, look, let me say it one more time. I'll say it one more time for everybody who's fucking listening. It's a large
you had
audience.
the opportunity to do it to her. That's my point.
Look, she's listening right now. All right,
sure
let me make this real clear.
She's laughing her ass off right now is what she's doing.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what you think she's doing. I don't think your brain's big enough to
No, it's what I know she's doing.
Yeah,
it's what I know she's doing.
So good for you. Well, I'm going to make that real clear. Absolutely. I think what Kay is saying is dangerous. I think what she's saying about making people like disrespect with the cries of little kids is fucking dangerous. But the way that I handled it with her, I don't think you understand. This is a fucking misunderstanding that you took too far. When you really, honestly, you want disloyalty? The loyalty you should have had for me because I helped you get your fucking channel back and you spun on that. And I've watched, this is the 7th time you've done it with creators. When people are on your side and you turn on them, you go, I'm a fucking island. I'm a fucking real bro. You're the one who turns every time on people. Why?
Because I have
Why do you turn it on everybody?
Because I have the balls to stand up for my convictions and call people out who don't.
Yeah.
Name one creator, and I will give you exactly why I turned on those creators. Name any creator that I have a problem with, and I will explain exactly why I turned on them. I have no issue doing it. So name one. Name one.
No, they're in here right now.
Any of them, right? They're everybody in your chat right now is sitting there going, "Will is dangerous, and he turns on people." Yeah, I do.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
it's true.
I do. Absolutely, and I stand by it.
You're a fucking turncoat. You're Will the Turncoat, Benedict Arnold Will. That's
right.
You.
Okay, I'm the turncoat.
That's a coward.
So when I'm sitting here saying that I am trying to fight for a cause, and then you are
fighting against
with.
You're fighting against K. We're fighting for a cause. You're fighting against K, and that's all you care about.
Okay.
You're stuck.
Right.
You're
you're fighting for a cause. In the face of that cause, you completely and totally insulted. With K, you jumped right on her bandwagon and insulted the man. So
I did not insult
him. You totally insulted him. You said he was a weird guy with a rocks, and then she defended Michael. And then she defended Michael. She defended him. You threw him on the bus and she defended him.
Were you drunk last night, Will? Honestly, were you drunk last night?
No.
It's not. I made a point saying there was one point, and I've told Michael this to his face and on our live stream when I thought the Magic Rocks things were really weird, and I made a video saying that I was now changing my opinion about Michael, and I did. And I made that clear.
Wooly Woolworth is naming creators. D-Wop, Jay, K, and Smokey. First of all, I never had a problem with Smokey. That's just plain not true. Smokey's cool. He's buddies with Hello Starlight, and me and her had a problem because she's a drama channel and she's full of shit. But that's all that was. But as far as D-Wop goes,
let me finish. Will you let me finish?
I actually explained to you what happened with D-Wop and JS for Justice. I explained that to you, and I can show you the text messages.
Well, how many
was completely in my right?
How many people have you turned on?
Just those.
Oh, he's right. Though that's a correct list. I don't know some of those.
Yeah, that is that. Well, except for Smokey, that's not a correct. That's not correct. I don't have a problem with Smokey. I never did.
All right. Well, let's look. My point is, what I was saying was, I think you listened to half of it, not the whole thing. What I said was, there was a time when I heard the Magic Rocks thing, I heard that one phone call, and I was like, oh, fuck this guy. And there was that time, and I told Michael himself, and he's like, I know, I understand. That was his point. And then I said, right after that, I said, but then I spent hours with him on the phone, and I changed my opinion. I trust my intuition. I am on his side.
And then you went back on that and said, well, we'll see how it turns out, because if Michael's a villain, we'll know. And it's
yeah. There's a strategy in that, Will.
I was straight up and like, dude, this dude is not a villain, and you're wrong. And what you're doing in your chat and what you're doing on your channel is spinning this man into being some sort of villain, and people are threatening his life. And you had an opportunity to defend him, and you didn't.
No.
People are threatening his life, and she made it about her, going, people are
Will.
threatening me. Motherfucker, if you do what you do on your channel, that's what I would have said to her. You're going, you're trying to destroy me. And you saying that I'm that and you and when and you say right, she was totally doing that, and you fed it. You fed it. Yeah, she was absolutely sad fishing, and you fed it. That's what happened.
No, listen, absolutely wrong. That's maybe how you took it, but that's not at all what my intent was. My intent was stop pretend. Like when I say we'll see, what that means is that like we're gonna see what happens. I know what's gonna happen probably, and I'm like,
you're missing the whole point, man. You were in a position to debate this woman. You were in a position to speak her mind. You were in a position to shut her down, basically.
Shutting her down
and being rational, which you were. You were absolutely rational. I'll give you that. But the problem is that you still did not stick up for the things that you have been saying for 3 weeks. You did not.
I have not changed a thing. I have not changed a thing about what I think. What I did was I went in with a strategy, and the strategy was, first of all, there's no way I can be my real self. I can't. You can't there. Sorry to interrupt you, but can you please mod Snoop Menick or turn on slow chat? Yes, hang on. So, no, I went in with a strategy. And the strategy, oh, I see. Hang on. I got to do this. Hang on. Yeah, I got a slow mode. All right, slow chat's turned on, and I'll mod Snoop Menick. No, the strategy was that I'm like, all right, I know I'm going into a fucking crazed lion's den of all people who fucking hate me, and for a good reason. So I'm like, how am I going to do this? I'm going to be the calm one. And I'm like, all right. So, and then I thought, I want to sway some people's opinions to my side. That's what a debate is, winning over people. And so I'm like, I'm going to win people over to my side of sanity, to my side of caring about a fucking little girl who's crying out, and that's all that matters. But you can't
go in there. Man, the whole point. The whole point was to discredit her.
No,
that's absolutely what it was your strategy to do that in the first place.
It was not. I just lost my temper.
But you didn't. But no, you didn't discredit her, because now she's going everywhere on her group saying that she owned you, because she did. That's what happened, Truthy. That's what happened.
Will, I don't think
you had an opportunity to discredit her on her platform. You had an opportunity to discredit her on her platform.
There's no doing that. She's got an echo chamber, Will. There's no doing that. It's impossible.
The whole point is to try to break the echo chamber, Truthy.
It's impossible. The whole point. Impossible. You cannot, and you can't break.
So exactly, you're giving up. You're right here, right now, saying it's impossible.
I'm on my channel. My channel, Will! Shut up!
You've given up, and you're screaming. Yeah. And I'm the angry one. Everybody in chat saying I'm the angry one. I love that.
I am furious.
I love that.
Furious at you. I'm furious at you.
I can see that. I can see that.
Because because you are fucking wrong. You are fucking wrong.
I'm not.
You just
heard. I know what I heard.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what.
Everyone in K's chat knows what they heard.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it is what it is, dude. You can sit here and act like it didn't happen, but it did.
Okay. Well, hundreds of people think that I was like, you did a classy job. You said your points. You did a good. Hundreds of. I've already seen hundreds.
Sure. I'm sure a lot of people feel that way too.
I heard your dumbass bitch you got on your echo chamber last night. She was like, "Oh my god, yeah, the SA victims, I'd be rageful too." Whoever that fucking.
I don't call women bitches. I don't do that. I don't call people in your chat bitches.
Okay.
Or on your panel. I don't do that, man.
Yeah. So
okay.
You have
whatever. This isn't going anywhere. I mean, I know what I heard, man.
No, all right. Here's the deal. Look, here's the deal. I honestly am serious. This is so cowardly for me to be on a mic with you. I feel like a fucking pussy. I want your face. I want you man to man. I want to see your face. So I'm gonna fight. And will you have to agree though? Otherwise,
no. What am I, an idiot? No. Like,
why?
That's fucking retarded.
You're a pussy. That's
okay. Fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
you're a microphone pussy.
I'm a microphone pussy. I'm a YouTuber, you fucking dumbass.
Oh,
that's the point.
I wouldn't.
That's the point. You have no argument, so you want to resort to physical.
I have
conflict.
an argument. My argument
that
was
is sad as shit. You pathetic motherfucker. Sad as fuck. Okay. Sad as fuck.
But yeah,
unbelievably sad.
And you've lived your life that way. Your entire life you've lived with no balls, and you're still doing it. That's all you're doing. You're living your life with no.
I'm here, and I'm stating my case, aren't I?
Yeah.
And you're screaming and yelling, trying to pick a physical fight with a YouTuber. You sound like a moron.
Person, Will.
You're a big boy. Man, stop it.
I am a big.
So act like it, for fuck's sake.
Well, that's what you do. You go and scream and pick fights with people, and you've turned on so many fucking people. And look, here's the deal. I don't care. We're still going to be on the same side of Sophie. We're still going to be on the same side. That hasn't changed. But cool. I am not.
All I'm doing is removing my association with you. That's all. I'm not up here trying to discredit you in any way. I'm not up here saying Truthy's got to go down, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying none of that shit. I'm just saying I can't do nothing with what I saw last night. I can't do nothing with that. Now I got to go undo it. So, I mean, it just is what it is, man.
Mrs. McGoo just messaged me, and she goes, "Please, baby, try to be the better man because you are. Remember that we represent survivors."
And awesome. Yeah.
All right.
And my feelings about Mrs. McGoo have not changed at all whatsoever. I absolutely respect Mrs. McGoo, and I love Mrs. McGoo, to be honest. She's great. I care for every single conversation that we've ever had. The only reason that I sent that text, and it was as cold as it was, because it needed to be that cold to get my message across, which was, I respect that she's standing by her man. Of course, that's what she's supposed to do.
That's not what was
so that's all I was. So that's all. I was like, okay, but I wish you the best. Good for you. Awesome. That's all I was doing. You show me how the fuck can you spin that into me disrespecting SA victims? I wasn't talking to an SA victim at that moment. I was talking to a person that I had to redefine my association with.
Here's what well, then you didn't write well. If that was your intent, you did not write it well. He's saying right here.
I didn't write a long goodbye letter. Sorry about that. But that's
the only
not my
one
way.
of us.
It's not what I do.
You didn't even address that. You didn't say, "Hey, I'm sorry that you've been through that, but I can't do it anymore." You didn't say that. You were like,
it wasn't about that. Why would I do that? It wasn't even about that. Why would I do that?
You could have said. You could have said this. You could have said this because I don't get what
you're sad fishing right now.
No,
you're doing that right now.
I'm angry.
Right now, you're sitting here trying to make an issue about SA that wasn't about SA.
No, it was.
It had nothing to do with it. Had nothing to do with it.
Look, her whole point in that message was, "I am the only one who's like Sophie. You're not, and Mr. McGoo's not." And she's right. And then you just go, "Great." That's not at all what you should. If you didn't mean it that way, you should have said, "While I respect that you've survived, I can no longer associate myself with you." That would have been
well. Next time I write a goodbye letter, I'll let you dictate it. Okay. Sorry, I didn't say exactly what you expected me to say.
Well, no,
that has nothing to do with that. You cannot sit here and say that what my feelings were or weren't when I wrote that very quick and to the point goodbye. That's all it was. A very fast and to the point goodbye.
That's
all it was.
Not how it looked.
Because it wasn't long and it wasn't more sensitive, then sorry, it wasn't more sensitive. But it had nothing to do with SA. It had nothing to do with her being an SA victim. And I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking about the fact that you had an opportunity to do something and you didn't.
Well, that's your opinion, but your opinion is wrong, in my opinion.
Fair enough. Fine. So,
okay. I'm not your fucking puppet. I act like myself.
No, nobody's asking you to be a puppet. I'm asking you. All I asked you to do the only thing I'm bitching about this whole time is the fact that what you did on K's completely contradicted what you've been doing for the past 3 weeks.
No, it did not.
It did.
I said all the same points. I just said it differently. Because I had to, so I didn't get fucking kazooed. That's I had to act.
And her kazooing you would have been fucking great. It would have fucking totally shown everybody what kind of a fucking idiot she is.
No, all it does is enforce her that she's the queen.
Right. Well, no, but right now she feels like the queen right now because you basically agreed with everything she said.
No, I did not agree with everything she said. When she said the white guy thing, I go, what? What did you just say? Like she was racist? I was like, what? And then she talked about money, Michael and the money. And I was like, some of the best people I ever met are poor. My favorite human I've ever met shined my shoes when I was a kid. I refuted all of those things. I said all of those things. I didn't go, oh, you're right. No, not at all. I just did it in a different way. And I killed him with kindness, Will. And honestly, there was a lot of people who came to my.
You can't kill with kindness, dude. It doesn't work. She has no sense of empathy. She has no. You're not going to change her mind. That's the whole point.
No,
you're not going to change her mind. You're not going to fucking dawn some light on her.
Nothing is going to change his mind. Nothing is ever.
She's stuck by everything what she says, and she took what your conversation with her as enforcement for what she's been saying. That's the result of what happened last night. That's the result of what happened.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. That's how she thinks. But that doesn't matter what she thinks. She's never going to change. But that's not what her subscribers think. That's who I was dealing with, not her.
Her subscribers do think that, though, because they're all in case groups right now having a blast. They're listening right now, and they're loving it.
A lot of them changed, Will. A lot. And I couldn't believe it. Like there was many people who were like, wow, you made some really good points. I guess maybe I should subscribe to you. And, like that absolutely is how you do it.
You didn't counter any points. It's almost as if you haven't even been following the details of the case. You haven't even been listening. It's like you didn't listen to the live that I did Friday. It's like you were on, by the way. You were on it, but you didn't listen to it. You didn't listen to Annie's last live 2 Fridays ago. You didn't even listen to that because you didn't counter any of those. You didn't use any of those points to counter her. You used none of those points that absolutely counter all the bullshit that Kay does.
She's getting what she wants. She wants us to be divided, and she
I
wants
know
me against you.
I know that.
That's what she wants. Well, I'm not. For anybody listening,
your chat. Hey, by the way, your chat wants it too. By the way, your chat wants it too.
No, they don't.
I mean, this is already gone as far as it's going to go, my man. It just.
I don't want. Look, I do not want. I'm going to make this real clear. I am never going to be on Kay's side, no matter what. If you think you're going to convert me, you're not. You are not.
I don't think that you're on Kay's side, man.
No. I'm talking to the chat.
I'm talking to the chat,
not you. I'm talking to the chat.
Fair enough. Sorry.
Go ahead. It's all right.
I'm sorry. That's my fault.
It's all right. If you guys think that I am ever going to be converted to Kay's side, absolutely, it's never ever going to happen. She denies a little girl who cried out. I'm always going to stand with that and only that. That's enough. That's all there is. If Will and I have fucking problems or beef, it doesn't matter because I know he's going to stay on that side too. Okay. So
I appreciate that. Thank you. And I feel the same about you. I've not accused you of being a turncoat yet. I have not done that.
I'm not.
I don't think you are. I'm not saying you are. I'm saying that you had an opportunity to debate her and counter her points, and you failed to do it.
There's no countering her.
There is countering.
It'll never work.
Because it's like you said, it's about the chat, man. It's about the chat. You're not going to change her mind, but you could have changed the chat's mind by stating facts that counter what she was saying.
No,
you didn't. There were so many points. I'm going to go over it live, man.
Will, I'm not. I don't. I fucking. Let me tell you a little secret here. I fucking hate true crime people. There's a secret, okay? I hate them. And I'll tell you why. No, here's why. Because they think that they have impact on a case that they absolutely have zero impact on, and they're jerking themselves off all day.
See, that's where I take offense. That's where I take offense because true crime people, like say Annie, for instance, right? It's not about crime. No, let me finish. Let me finish because you said what you said. So let me say what I'm going to say. True crime people like Annie, because Annie is a true crime channel. Okay.
Right.
Now, I love her.
Now, hold on. She's not delusional in thinking that she's going to break the case. There are creators such as that you're speaking of. There are creators like that. I agree with you, but that's not all true crime creators. People are in true crime. There are creators that are in true crime for the right reasons because they want to wake people up. They want to try to fix something in our society, make people think about what's happening in our society right now. It's really important. So this is what I'm talking about, Truthy. You can't. This is what I saw happen last night. Is my point. You say something and then you're like, wait a minute, that's not what I meant. You got to be consistent, dude. All I'm asking you to do is be consistent.
An adult can change their mind. And you're right, that did come off wrong. It's not what I meant. Let me clarify. I hate true crime people.
My beef with you is that lack of consistency. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Well, look, here's my consistency that'll never change. Never. Because Sophie screamed that she was being abused, I believe her. That is the end.
Nobody's questioning that. I don't think anyone's questioning that. I want to go on record saying on your channel, I want to say that I don't think that you're questioning that either. I'm not questioning that about you.
Wait. Hang on. And in my personal opinion, Michael Long is the good guy. All right? So I'll say that clearly. In my personal opinion, I side with Michael Long. However, critical thinking. Sorry. I had to throw that shit in there. I've never met Kelly. I don't know what she sounds like. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know shit about her. So how can I possibly make I don't know. And neither do you. And so but I absolutely believe that
I know the evidence that I've seen. Physical evidence. That statement doesn't apply. Kelly is simply feeding a monster, and she's trying to use Sophie to hurt Michael. And so there's
one point I missed that I just thought of right now, and I should have said it, and I missed it. It's how fuck. This would have been the point, and I could have shut everything down if I said it. If you're friends with Kelly, how could she let you talk about her daughter like that?
Yeah,
that I should.
I mean, dude, I get it. I'm not even mad at you. I was mad last night, but I'm not even mad. I just feel like you had an opportunity to tactfully say what you've been saying for 3 weeks to this woman and make points that countered the things that she was saying, because she never, ever, she felt justified. Right now, she feels more than satisfied with her exchange with you. And the problem with that is her listeners are listening to that happen. Her listeners are taking that.
Will, that's just the echo chamber, but I swear to God, we got like exactly 20. I counted them. Exactly the number 20.
I mean,
great, man. They changed their mind. That's fucking great.
I feel like it could have been a lot more. I honestly do. 20 is great, but I feel like it could have been a lot more.
Your whole thing is, we're on the same side. You didn't like my method. Look, we fucking lose if she divides us, Will. We lose. And every single person who really gives a shit about Sophie.
I mean, it's a little late for that, man. Like, your chat has spent the last however long insulting me and following your lead and insulting
I'm not watching it.
That's okay, but it is done. We are, this is done.
I'm staring at my microphone
you picked a fight with me. Like, come on, man. Like, I can't even, we're not even close to being on the same page. In the grand scheme of things, we're not on the same page. I can't, I mean, it just is what it is. You can't take that shit back. You took real cheap jabs at me, and I can't, the way that I do things. This is something that nobody can argue about. The way that I do things, when I cut myself off from people, I merely just cut myself off from them. That's all I do. I don't go after them. I'm going after Kay because what she's doing is dangerous.
All right.
That has not changed.
Okay.
It's not personal. Because if it was personal, I just simply wouldn't even associate or bring her name up. Which is what you don't hear me taking jabs at JS for Justice. You don't hear me taking jabs at Dad with the Phone. You don't hear me taking jabs at Hello Starlight. You just don't. That's not what I do.
Well, all right.
But I'm a child and I'm an undeveloped adult and blah blah blah. Okay,
well,
man, awesome, dude. I'm done with this. I'm done with this, man.
The way that I just acted today was out of fury and anger, and maybe that's an undeveloped adult too. So it's fair. I mean, and the way you acted last night was an undeveloped adult. So, but the way that I just behaved was too. I'm a grown ass fucking logical man, and I guess I'm upset that I feel that you, Benedict Arnold me, and
I did not. I felt that you Benedict Arnold yourself. That's how I took it.
Well, that's not what I was going for. You want to talk, Mrs. McGoo?
I do.
All right, go ahead. Here, because she's half of this fucking channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Miss McGoo.
Hi. I'm being nice. I don't know what the fuck happened. I turned it on after my freaking nails. I went. Yeah, and it was fine, and then it wasn't. So.
And don't be nice if you don't want to, man. Say what you've got to.
No,
speak your mind, man. Speak. I can take it, I'm a big boy.
Don't talk over me, Will. I am going to speak my mind, but I am going to do it in a way that would make the children who are suffering from abuse not ashamed. Because that is the point here. Not Kay trying to do her fucking divisive shit. You think I enjoyed being on there? I went on. She at first told me that I couldn't be on because I'm too emotional. And then after I went on, she told Truthy that he needed to teach me critical thinking. Like, no, but we could not. I only said 2 statements because I was going to lose my shit. And I knew.
But you could have rationally called her out on being insulting. And you didn't. That's my point. That's my point. No, but her chat would have heard it. Her chat would have heard it. And we had her on the ropes, man. We had her on the ropes, Mrs. McGoo. This is the truth. We had her on the ropes because instead of her countering my live on Friday, because she had no counter for it, she went on and victimized herself. That's what happened. And nobody called her out on it. No one called her out on it.
We did call her out.
No, you didn't.
We called her out on playing the victim and saying that we were threatening her real life when we weren't. That was the main point. We didn't want to go on there to have a debate because having a debate with her wouldn't have worked because we were having 2 different conversations. She was hung up on,
I can't expect you to say what I would have said. That's not what I'm saying. Now, I would have said, well, you know what? When you spew the fucking hatred that you spew for hours and hours at a time when you go live, expect people to fucking hate you and expect things to happen. That doesn't mean that I'm trying to perpetuate it. That's what I would have said. That is what Truthy would have said within those 3 weeks prior to that. That's all I'm saying. I know Truthy would have said that because he has said it.
He didn't backtrack at all. He said it in a different way. What he did was he talked his main points with respect. And he also had the added bomb of being accused of taking things real life on her. He couldn't have gone in and showed any amount of rage. Because had he done that, she would have won in a different way to her. She would have been like, see, he's abusive. He sent all of his followers after me. It wasn't. There's never a way to win with someone like that.
People would have seen through it. Is my point.
No, they wouldn't have. Do you know what that chat?
Absolutely seen through it.
Do you know what that?
It was
was
fucking, dude. It was beautiful. She was on the ropes, man. It was beautiful. She had nowhere to go with her argument anymore, and then she went live begging, and acting like a victim. And I would have totally been like, dude, what you're doing right now is fucking pathetic, and everybody sees through it.
Truthy told her that she couldn't pull her woman card. And did you see the chat? Did you even watch when I was on? That chat was vile. They told me that either Michael
Case Cat is always vile. But
either or I was called a liar. That is what was said to me, and that's why I backed off. And
do you know why I didn't go live? Do you know why I didn't go on her channel and panel with her? Do you want to know why?
I don't know why.
You should, but I'll tell you. It's because she won't let me on, because I call her out on her bullshit.
Yes,
she won't let me on. So it's not because I'll talk over her. It's not because I'll lose my temper. It has nothing to do with any of that. It's the fact that I made points on Friday that she can't argue with, and that's why she went live and started playing the victim. That's all. That's it. My live on Friday shut her the fuck down. It worked. It worked. And it could have. It worked to the point where she went live and she had no rebuttal for any of it. None. She didn't even bring it up.
The only way to deal with her now is to ignore her, to be the bigger people.
Well, you have fun with that. But I'm not doing that. No, I'm not. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not backing down from her. I mean, she's still going to continue to spin that fucking narrative, and the people in her chat, those children are in danger. Period. As long as she's doing what she's doing, the parents that are listening to her in her chat and taking what she says seriously are putting their own kids in danger. And I can't have that.
Okay, you think I can have that? But you
just said to ignore. You just said to ignore her. I'm not ignoring her. No, I'm not ignoring that. And I'm the one that's not for SA victims. Are you fucking serious right now? Come on, man. Like
you can't change their minds. Look at how they treated me.
Listen to you. You're giving up right there. That you can't change their minds. You can't change their minds. Well, I believe that you can, and you can fucking damn sure try.
Wait a minute. Has Annie once ever said anything to Critical?
No.
Right, well, okay. Well, guess
you know why Annie doesn't? Because Annie is a true crime channel. She's sticking to putting out the facts, and that's it. That's it. And getting her feet dirty in the drama does not help her channel. I'm the one that tells her don't do it. There's times where Annie's like, I'm gonna fucking tell this bitch, and I'm like, don't do that. That'll damage the integrity of your channel, Annie. That's my job as her mod.
Well, all right, let me tell you something. I'm not gonna say who did it, but I think you know. Someone that we know who is a very experienced YouTuber sent me a statistical graph of how many views she got when we trolled her. And the views, I swear, I'll send you a picture, dude. It's fucking depressing. Absolutely. We are monetizing our enemy.
That's the price you pay.
I'm
already aware of that. But okay.
We're creating more people.
Okay, awesome. Truthy, do it your way and I'll do it mine.
That's fine. And listen, but seriously though, we are creating more clones of people who aren't going to believe their daughters or their sons. And that to me is fucking crushing. I like that is what's crushing. I don't want to be a drama fucking channel. I really don't. Now we're
don't. I'm perfectly willing. It was the only reason that I did this stuff on your channel is because A, you offered your channel to me, which was very awesome. Thank you for that. But B, make no mistake. A lot of it was you pushing me to do it.
Absolutely. No, absolutely.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Take responsibility, man.
Yeah, no. And I do. No, I fuck up. that was a fucking mistake. And honestly, a very experienced YouTuber that knows us both that doesn't want to be named.
No, I know who you're talking about.
I know. Yeah. All right. So that person last night messaged me out of the blue and was like, take a breath. He's like, I used to be just like you. And he's like, I get that you have so much heart in this fight. And we do, because Mrs. McGoo is right.
I'm not saying you don't. I'm not saying you don't.
Listen, though, Will, I'm almost done. I saw that graph and I was like, how many people did I just create that aren't going to believe they're fucking kids anymore? And I can't do that. I can't do that. I mean, that is what matters to me. Fuck subs, fuck views, fuck anything. I mean, like, that doesn't matter. These are fucking humans, and I can't create more of them by feeding into her drama. So what you think is a win, I don't think is a win. I think it's a lose. I think
you're looking at it from a view of YouTube analytics. I don't care about that.
No,
I care about the message that she's sending. I care about the message that she's sending. Whether it gets views or not does not express the viewer's opinion. How many, the numbers do not express what they feel and what they think. That's what I care about.
No. But analytics are people. Okay, they're not just the graph.
But they're not those people's opinions, Truthy.
So
that's the point.
A community that supports SA victims. That's all you.
That's
can
really
do
all.
here.
You're right. That's all you can
do is create this community, which we've already started creating. There are so many people who come out and tell their story. I told my story on Friday. I've been in a fucking fetal position in my mind since fucking last Monday.
I get it. I know. I'm not trying to take that away from you.
To divide this community is exactly what she fucking wants.
That's very
true.
So
we have to stop feeding into her shit and focus on what's important here.
And also,
I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing the way that I've been doing.
That's fine, Will. That's fine. But I'm making a very solid point, and you cannot deny it. But on accident, we are helping the person that we're trying to say stop. We're helping them, and that's a fucking mistake. And an adult recognizes a mistake and goes, "Shit, I got to change my strategy."
I mean, I'm
not saying your strategy. Be whoever you are. That's fine. But this is my opinion, and I can't live with the fucking guilt of monetizing someone who I know is doing damage. I can't.
But that's what I'm saying is I think that was your mindset when you were on there last night.
It absolutely was my mindset. That's
not helpful to me in any way, shape, or form in what I'm trying to do. It's not. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I've been saying. That's what I've been saying since last night. But it does contradict what you were saying for the past 3 weeks. It does.
Hang on.
Does.
Hang on. I haven't even looked at the chat because I'm looking at the microphone as if it was your face. All right.
I'm not laughing at you. This is actually one of those rare moments where I'm laughing with you.
All right.
But yeah.
All right. Look. Let me. I'm going to bring some heart into it. I believed in you because of your heart and your anger, and I understand it. But I feel older than you. And I've watched what mistakes were made.
No, you are. You've accomplished. I mean, as you felt the need to point out. You've accomplished a lot more in your life than I ever could, and that's great. And that's my failure, and I live with that failure every day.
I'm sorry.
And I'm okay with it.
Look. I also said I lost my fucking temper, and shit comes out of your mouth when you're mad, and I apologize.
Shit comes out of your mouth that you mean when you're mad, dude. Shit comes out of your mouth that you mean.
No, it's not. That's just blind rage.
You can't take that back. You just can't.
I can. I can. You might not believe it, but
take that shit back.
Look, like I said yesterday in Kay's chat, my favorite person I ever met was a shoe shine guy when I was a kid. He was this wise, old, cool guy, and he didn't make shit for money. I didn't like how she went after Michael for money. I attacked that over and over. And I said, so the money has nothing to do with it. Why are you so worried about his $22,000? Like that I did. I said all those things. And because that matters nothing. That matters nothing. And so I'm sorry that I said that to you, because kindness is much more important than accomplishments. And also I don't want to be divided, Will. I don't. And I'm sorry that I
don't want to be either. But hold on, let me address something here, because this is very dangerous if that's being spun around too, because the people in chat, there's people in your chat that just have no fucking idea what's going on. I'm not watching. What are they saying? Hey, well, I just took a look at it, and there's Emmanuel Loveday. I can't say the first name.
The glare, can you not?
Says the glare. You cannot in any way, shape, or form agree with the way Kay treated Mrs. McGoo. That's my point. I don't want that in there. Spinning something that I somehow agreed with Kay treating Mrs. McGoo the way that she did. No, that's my point. Is that I think it's shitty as fuck. That's my point.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Somebody just said, "Oh my God, Leos." Oh, yeah. That's fair.
No, that's fair. It is. It is. There's moments where you and I have disagreed and been respectful towards each other, and in my head I'm going, this is just two Leos butting heads, and it's just the way it is.
All right. I'm sorry that you didn't like my strategy or think that I lost, but there's many people who don't feel you're the same way, and there are people who do feel your same way, and that's divisive, and that is helping the wrong side. So I am not. That's why I said let's meet in fucking person and handle it, because I don't want to handle it on YouTube. That's the damage. People are listening when we do that on YouTube. I don't want.
The whole point. We're YouTubers, man. The fuck.
Right, of course, but listen. Anyone in my chat, don't take sides with me or Will, and also don't unsubscribe from Will. Will, I don't care if his methods I don't agree with. He's still on the right side. He still cares about Sophie. So, and Will, you went fucking crazy taking away good people's wrenches last night, and they were good people who were on both
I have nothing, but I was taking a precaution, Truthy. What I was doing was taking a precaution because I met those people through you, I wrenched them through you, and I was talking at you. So, but I can't have people that are going to defend you to tooth and nail with wrenches in my chat.
They're not like that.
I mean, but you can't take that chance. You can't take that chance.
Listen for a second. We don't
it's nothing personal.
We don't do my way or the highway. We don't do that.
I don't do that either.
I would never, ever say, if you're not with me, you're against me.
I don't do that either. I don't do that either. And I had Gelf on my panel last night, dude, and I treated him with the utmost respect because I still feel the same way about Gelf.
But Varna, Romer, and that, like all those other people, they are very good people. And honestly, they were not siding with me blindly. They're not fools. They criticize me all the time.
They're siding with you blindly in the chat right now. They've been insulting you this entire time.
No.
The fuck are you talking about? Yeah, they have. Go back and read the shit. Listen to Murder Man. And you even had the intention of hyping Murder Man up.
Fuck no.
But with this shit, you were like, Murder Man, you're gonna love this. Did you not say that? I got the notification. I heard this entire live, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. Like that's all I'm saying is fucking stand by your shit. Stand by your shit, dude.
Here's what I stand by. I don't want to make clones of Gay. That's what I stand by. And honestly, by being reckless about it, we're fucking up. And
I'm not being reckless about it. I promise you that. I'm gonna have to go live later, and every time Kay does what she does, I have to put logic against what she's doing, and I have to do that now because of what she did last night. I have to do that. There's no other way around it. Because the points could have been made. She could have right there been fucking totally exposed, and she would have exposed herself in the process. She would have exposed herself.
Take a look at this.
If only.
Look, that's the majority of my of the people in the chat. No one, Varna, Siren Jag, Romer are not trashing you. No one's trashing you at all. Siren Jag just said I haven't said anything, And Murder Man is just saying you got the same defense. I think Murder Man's on both sides. Murder Man's not. When I said you're going to love this because I was going to be angry, and Murder Man likes it when I get angry. That's all. But no. Look, I mean, these people loved us and our oak leaf wines and the bromance shit. They love that shit. They love us, not me versus you. Like that. What a fucking shame. What a fucking shame. That, like, when you did that last night, Will, here's what I said to Michael Long. Here's what I said to everybody in my chat on my live stream. I said, I get what he's doing. I've been there before. I've done it myself many times in life. It's nuking. I tried to fire my fucking love of my life because sometimes I don't want anybody else's opinion, and I want to be my own fucking lone cowboy. And I go like, get the fuck, I'm nuking it all. Fuck it, it's just me. It's me versus the world. I get what you were doing. And because I do it. Not so much now. But I mean, up until last year I was trying to get rid of Kate because I felt my heart getting weak. And I was like, I can't be weak. I can't fucking be weak. I can't. And I tried to get rid of her just because I felt like I was getting softer and I didn't want to get softer. But I'm glad I did. And so I know what you did. And I said that over and over in the chat. Annie came in. What?
He left by accident.
He left? Oh, yeah. Sorry.
That's my fault. Sorry about that.
But Annie came in, 10 to Life came in, and she's like, can I please have, what'd she call it?
Couples
counseling. I was like, yes. I'm like, I want him to calm down. The door is always open. That's where I was last night. But today, after I looked at that message, if I misinterpreted the way what you were trying to say, fine. But it looked very dismissive of Mrs. McGoo's abuse.
It was dismissive, but it wasn't dismissive of her SA victimization in any way, shape, or form. It was not. It was dismissive of her and you, but it was about our dynamic. It had nothing to do with the SA. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but she mentioned that a very serious point. And you just said great, and I was like, "What? You didn't even care about that fucking point that she's the only one who's been."
I did not want to get into it. I just didn't want to get into it. That was the whole thing. I was trying to avoid a discussion that did not, in my mind at the time, was not going to be constructive because I know myself and I know my own emotions, and I was just like, I'm not, no, I'm not doing this. So that was all it was.
Well, Donald Dolan's in here. Leclerc, good afternoon. I'm sorry I'm late to the stream. I hear a lot of hostility going back and forth. It's uncharacteristic of you. You're better than that. Yeah, I hope so, Donald. Yeah.
Me too.
Look, Will, you might not like strategy and method that I did. You think I wanted you to see how uncowardly I fucking am. And like how serious I fucking am. And like I absolutely was on your side from day one because I knew that you were really a passionate guy. But I think sometimes, just like me, you let your passion get the better of you and you might not see the forest from the trees. I had a strategy in there. Number one, the point was to make her realize we're not, I know all of her fucking info because it's out there. And I'm like, no, we will not dox you. We will not fucking harass you. Your life is not in danger from us.
No, and you know me, as soon as you told me you had that to you, it's plain and simple. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know.
Yeah. Yes, I know. And that's great because both of us, but I had to make that point.
So if this was personal, if this was personal against Kay, don't you think that I'd be interested in those sort of things? Come on, man.
No.
Wait.
I see what you're saying.
You're saying that I don't give a shit about SA victims and I don't give a shit about this movement. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Both you and Mrs. McGoo did actually. You said that I don't care about that, and this is a personal thing that I have with Kay, and I'm proving with all of my actions that it's not. Because it's not.
Okay.
It's not personal. Do I take what she's doing personally? Yes. I take anybody who is putting children in danger, I take that personally. Yes, I do. But as far as me and her, our dynamic goes, I don't feel one way or the other about it. I let that go fucking months ago.
Here's a new subscriber, Will. A new subscriber. I've never seen this name in my life. Personally, Truthy, I respect you for your approach with CK. I appreciate your adult conversation, even though you both had difference of opinion. Yes, that's a new person. So is PJ Queen. So, like, these are new people. They're here because of that approach. People's eyes. That's what we want, Will. At the end of the day, it's not to win a fucking battle. It's
not about winning a battle. You're missing my point. What I'm saying is she had nothing, and you had an opportunity to point that out, and you failed to do it.
I don't see it. I don't see it at all the same way. We just don't see it.
I know we don't. We're repeating ourselves back and forth.
Yeah.
And
but you're right. But let's stop doing that. And I'll take it in a direction. I'll offer you something. And look, first to everyone in the chat, if Will unwrenched you, that's between you and Will. But I will petition that Will that please always trust the people that I trusted. Will, they're good people, and they would not fuck with you ever. They will always see the forest from the trees, and we are not on a different side. We're soldiers on the same fucking front who don't agree with the strategy. But that's it. And you may have different. This is Donald Dolan. You each may have tried different strategies, but your end goal was the same. Fighting amongst yourself divides you against a common cause. Don't let it. That's exactly right. And
this was very eye-opening, because I also got to see what people's real feelings were about me. I could see what Murder Man's real feelings were about me.
What is Murder Man?
I could absolutely see that. I saw that stuff, and somebody already messaged me that all these comments have been either retracted or deleted, whatever. That's fine. But I saw what I saw. I saw what I saw.
What did he say?
And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Too much has been said and done here. Too much has been said and done that can't be taken back. I could see what your actual opinion is of me. These are things that you said in anger, but I could tell that these are things that you have thought about before.
Well, here's what I thought.
It's clear.
No. You have told me that.
I have not. Aside from calling you a coward, which I take back and I apologize for, by the way.
Okay.
Aside from that,
what
if
I
insulted you?
Is that your real opinion of me? You said it. You were having
that was how I took you. The truth is that's how I felt at the time. Absolutely. But what I feel, honestly, in the grand scheme of things at this point, is I don't think that you actually paid enough attention to the details in the case that I have released and that Annie has released. And those
you're probably
right. Those points could have been made last night. She took you on in a debate, right, and she just spun what she said. And she continued to do exactly what she has been doing.
Because you're treating me as if I'm a true crime person. I am not. There's only one thing I'm not.
But
I never want to be. It's not my thing. I find it small thinking. What I care about is the big picture. When I talk about
it's my fault that I asked you. It's my fault that I asked you to go on there. It's my fault. Because
I wouldn't have gone
she's
on.
Just gonna mute me. She's just gonna mute me. I know it was my fault. I'm the one who asked you to do it because I knew that I couldn't. I knew that she would never let me on. But I expected you, and I use that loosely. I'm not saying that to talk down at you. I just mean I had an expectation that you had paid attention to all of the details from my live on Friday and Annie's live the prior Friday.
I did pay attention.
And there were so many times that points could have countered the things that she was saying, and you did not counter them at all.
Because I am not interested in countering small minutia.
But it's not small minutia, because it's proving that there is a serious problem right now. That's the point of this whole thing. That's the whole point of the Sophie case, dude.
All of the things that we know privately, I could not use.
But you didn't. But you could have pointed out the things that weren't private, and you didn't.
No, because look,
you didn't. That's my point. That's all I'm saying.
There's a nice saying that I like to say: expectations are disappointments in advance.
Fair enough.
And
that's what. I set myself up for disappointment. That's my fault.
Right.
Take full accountability for that.
I have no expectation.
I had an expectation for you to do something that I would have done. That's my fault. That's my fault.
That girl wants a mic. All right.
Sure, of
If
course.
you can send it
Where
to
do we
me
send
on
it?
Twitter, I can.
Yeah,
message
This is
because
going to piss me off. I know it. This is just going to piss me off. I know.
No. I don't think so. I hope not. That girl.
She and I have been talking because we're like,
Oh, yeah.
what are these guys doing? These fucking Leos, like.
All right. Well,
No,
look.
see, I'm not. No, see, I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna humor that. This is more. This is much more serious and more important. And I'm not gonna have this disagreement between the two of us be chalked down to two Leos. That's bullshit, and it's a fucking cop out. And I'm not gonna feed it.
Joke, damn it.
No, she's just trying to drink some light. All right. Well, no, if that's what she's trying to do, I don't want to have her on. No offense, that girl, but Will and I'll hash this out our fucking selves. We don't need a mediator, to do that between us. So
we're two fucking underdeveloped adults. God damn it, we can fucking mediate ourselves.
So I'm a coward, and Will is an underdeveloped adult. Fine. Well, there's my point. People say things out of anger that they know is going to hurt you. It just comes out. I'm sorry.
He is the best at fucking saying things that he knows is gonna hurt your feelings.
Yeah, it's not a good quality.
He's done it to me.
Well, that's the beauty of self-awareness and accountability. Is it didn't hurt my feelings. These are things that I struggle with every day, but I don't feel sorry for myself for them because it's my own doing. So somebody pointing that out, something that I already know about myself, is not going to hurt my feelings, especially when they're doing it to hurt my feelings. Out of principle, I won't let it. So that's just how my mind works.
Yeah. Well, look, I feel a lot. When I first got on, I was in a fucking fury. I mean, really, that's not bullshit.
I know. I know.
But look, I initially can't. I told you that my intuition has never led me wrong, and I've never been betrayed. I don't feel like what you did last night betrayed me. I think your expectation of me didn't get met. That's fine. But
that's 100% accurate.
Okay.
It's a great way to put it.
That's okay. That's okay, Will. Not everybody's fucking gonna meet those expectations.
No, you're right. I'm not, and I'm not saying it to be passive aggressive. It's my own fault. That was my doing. I asked you to go on there. You weren't going to do it. It was me that asked you to do it. And then this is all my doing. I take full responsibility for it.
Oh, wait. That girl, hang on. Wait. So she said, it wasn't it at all. I give up. Have fun. I didn't even know you guys were both fucking Leos. All right, that girl. Well, I'm sorry. That's what Mrs. McGoo made it sound like. Okay. So,
she said she wanted to cuss at both of you. So.
Oh, fine. Chew our asses. That's fine. Good. I like that. That's good. How do I
getting the hug shirt?
How do I find her? I don't know how to find her.
Send me the link to Twitter and I'll
all right.
It to you.
So good. If someone who hates us both, that's perfect. That's a perfect person to have on. Isn't that girl your original moderator?
Not original, but she is my main moderator. Yeah, she is my right hand. Absolutely.
Okay. That's what I thought. Because I don't.
But she's also emotional, clearly, and whatever. So now I'm gonna have to work that shit out.
So was I, and now I'm not.
And so was I.
We all
I'm still fucking emotional.
Oh, here we go. All right, so I'm sending you the StreamYard link. Yeah. Look, Donald Dolan provided good perspective to me. That's what kind of calmed me down. And the comments like Donald's was like, that's what I read. Look, it's good to have people outside who care about both of us or who hate both of us giving their opinion. I mean, like, so the reason I wanted to go like I'm flying to fucking Tennessee was because I don't want this shit on the internet and I had no other way to contact you anymore. You fucking blocked me.
Listen, man, if it makes you feel better to get into a fist fight with me, dude, I'm not scared of that, man. You can do that, but it's not going to change anything. I mean, that's if it makes you feel better, right on. Cool, dude. I haven't been in a fight in a long time, and it might even be fun. But I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna let you make this about that when it's not about that. But
no, but your one comment was what made me super, super angry. But you said you didn't mean it like that, and that's fine.
I
thought you were just ignoring her essay, and I thought you were fucking ignoring the shit.
No fucking way would I do that. Come on, man. Like, there's no fucking way I would dismiss that. It wasn't the issue at hand at the time. Is all I'm saying. It just wasn't the issue at the time. So I'm not going to make this. I'm not going to let you guys make it about that when it wasn't. You see what I'm saying? But I read it like that though. That was my interpretation. I'm sorry you did.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. That's fair. So look, I don't. Because of that comment I was like, nobody's going to talk about my fucking lady like that. And that was it. You can say whatever you want about me, but or you totally fucking dismiss her, but that's not what you're, I don't know. That's what, remember what I told you with texting? Like you texting has no emotion. And I promise you, I would have rather done this over the fucking phone.
I wanted no emotion in that text. That was the point. I was trying to. So if you took it like I was being emotionless, if that's even a word, if you took it like that, then mission accomplished. I was trying to keep emotion out of that text 100%. Absolutely.
But the thing is, like I said, I've been so emotional all week. I felt betrayed. Like, fuck Truthy's feelings. I felt like
so did I. I felt betrayed.
This person that I felt vulnerable enough to express myself just dismissed me. Like, I didn't even give a fuck if you were willing to talk to Truthy. I wanted you to talk to me as a survivor and hear
what the issue was not. The issue wasn't about survivors or people who are not survivors. That wasn't the issue at the time. The issue at the time was there was this person who is desperate and being obviously desperate. We had an opportunity. We've been working on this forever, and then all of a sudden it's going to be a peace, love, ceasefire.
I don't.
Get the fuck out of my face with that. Like you're just gonna get away with what you've been doing this whole time.
No, you've heard where I stand. You know where I stand. That has not changed.
That's my point.
I needed her to know that I'm not gonna let my fucking subscribers murder her. And that was the main fucking point.
I would have said I don't have any fucking control over what any individual fucking does. All I can do is try to sway your opinion.
Yeah,
that's what I would have said.
It still needs to be said. Because it has to be said. I will not ever sanction that type of shit.
Of course,
and that was the main point.
But we've been saying that.
But she started the live stream saying her life is in danger, and I'm like, that's why.
I'm looking at her going, this motherfucker. Look at how fucking full of shit she is, and now everybody's feeling sorry for her. If I had a mic, I'd show her for the fraud that she is. And then
I think she believes her life's in danger. I think
she doesn't. She does not fucking. Oh, come on, man.
No, you don't.
She does. No, she does not believe that.
It is. She's on TV fucking. She's on that fucking site.
That's her own fault. That's her own fault. I have no sympathy. None.
I want no hand in it though. I want no hand.
I don't either. I know that my hands are clean on that. I've never condoned that, but that was her doing. She doxed herself on Kiwi Farm. She tried to get people to dox someone else, and she humiliated herself in the process.
That is true,
this is as low as a person can get. And I wasn't about to just let her fucking get away with that shit by playing victim. Fuck you.
We have responsibility though to not. Yeah, I think we can't control people. We can't.
No, anyway, you can influence. We are social media influencers, dude. Technically, that is what our title is. We are social media influencers. It's what we do. So,
all right,
I would have taken that opportunity to influence her audience. Absolutely,
I did.
You just kind of did. You kind of did.
You don't see it though. You don't. I know you don't see it because your method is not my method. Most of the time, it is actually. Most of the time,
she would have had no face anymore, because all I would have done is pointed out the facts that shut her argument down, which I did Friday. Now I have to do it again. Because Friday I shut her argument down That's why she didn't come back. She didn't fucking go, all right, I'm going live and I'm going to rebuttal everything Will said. She said, I'm afraid for my life. These guys are abusing me. And then you were
I don't
like,
think she
whoa.
was afraid at all. I don't think she was afraid at all. I would like to
Not
say
even a little
on
bit.
this end, I agree with Will because I've watched her and how she plays for 2 years now, and things were starting to go out of her control and her grip, and the tide was turning enough that she saw some of those dollar signs slipping. And the only way that she could regain control of that situation was to turn herself into a victim.
Right.
I am not emotional, but I would like to say I see where both of you are coming from. Truthy, you were really balls to the wall for weeks about it. And then when you got on K's, did I expect you to be the same balls to the wall? Hell no. But I was disappointed with the lack of zest for sure. And where I'm from, I think it's kind of the same as where Will's from. You stand by your fucking word. And I know she's a clown. And I know you'll get the kazoo. And I know you'll get muted. But there are still ways that you can assert that same energy and zest without getting muted. And I didn't see that there. I was pretty confused. And I think Will totally flew off the fucking handle too. I see both sides, but I think that there's enough people running their mouths about what they think about Truthy and about what they think about the Glarer. Who gives a fuck what any of these people think? Other people got mad too, but Will, just as many people talk shit about Truthy as they did you. Just as many. You saw it.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of
So
hate.
maybe this fan base isn't such a fucking great community after all, hey? So let's all think about the real truth of the matter here. You were both you were both in the right heart, but neither one of you totally did the right thing by each other or by the voice that needed to be had.
I don't think on terms of subscribers, man. I just don't. You know,
no, but you were saying how some things have been said about you that can't be undone.
Subscribers, but I mean, this is
but I'm talking about what you said, Will, about people saying things about you that can't just be undone. Some of the same people were talking shit about Truthy, man.
Yeah,
like people have nothing better to do than run their mouths.
Comes out of my mouth. I am accountable for every word that comes out of my mouth.
And that's why I love you. Even if you're wrong, you will stand by your shit. And I'm all about sinking with your ship. If you're the captain, I'll play the music like the band in the Titanic. I ain't even fucking kidding.
Let me address you. I understand where you're coming from, and I live my real life like that. I'm only 3 months into YouTube. My real life, I separate. If anybody says one fucking word against someone I love, I don't care what you say against me, or somebody attacks someone I care about, they're in the fucking ground. Or not dead, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. But when it comes to dealing with a narcissistic sociopath who's got the fucking control of the wheel, I had to go in there, number one, to let people know that I'm not going to fucking try and help subscribers go after her physically.
Totally.
So I had to keep, and because if I was like how I was with Will right now in the beginning of this fucking thing, she'd have said, he's a murderer. He's so violent. He's crazy. Like, I had to go in there.
Okay. And I get wanting to cover your ass on all those bases because of how manipulative she is. But can I tell you where I got kind of disappointed is after you made that point really clear, I felt like y'all just had this really chummy conversation. I don't call what happened a debate. What happened to me was not a debate. It was a conversation. And where I got the most, I just want you to know this, because I don't want you to take it the wrong way. And I know in the grand scheme of things, I don't make a fuck, but I do really care about all you guys, like to the point that this has been very upsetting for me today. So I just want you to know where I got disappointed is when Miss McGoo came up with her voice shaking, talking to this beast of a woman. She got shut the fuck down and nobody stood up for her. And that's when I got mad. I felt like somebody should have stood up for her more. She sat there and acted like she schooled Miss McGoo. And that's where I got pissed.
Oh, I didn't.
And I know not everybody sees it that way, but that's how I fucking see it.
Here, all right. So I get exactly what you're saying.
Okay, cool.
Here's how I took it, though. I took it as with her voice shaking, showing her true fucking weakness as a survivor of fucking sexual abuse. I watched the chat and people felt empathy. And that to me is winning, because that is how you appeal to people, because everyone is human on the.
I know they felt empathy, but they also stayed in the chat talking shit about how you got owned. And none of them said anything to Critical K about it not being right for her to dog out Miss Magoo like that. So really, what was gained?
Yeah, but look, her fans or subscribers, they're always going to do the fucking echo chamber deal. They're always going to say deny. What's the point? Why do you fight? You can't fight idiocy.
I can't do nothing with that right there. I can't.
Well, no, you can't fight.
Well,
no. So
that translates to me like, fuck it. I'm not about to sit here and say fuck it. You know, you're saying you can't change people's minds. You're sitting there saying,
well, let's hear him out. Let's hear him out. Like, what does that translate to for you? Like, how do you see that? Yeah, it's an echo chamber, but how do you see that as any kind of gain is what I'm saying. Like, where's the gain there?
Honestly, the way to make people actually really give a shit about the main thing, which is Sophie is a victim. You can debate your fucking 911 calls all day long in your true crime ways. I don't give a shit. But when it comes to Sophie is a victim, you use empathy. Because everyone has been through like shit in their life. Every human has been through some shit in their life. And you appeal to their sense of humanity. And that is what I thought. I don't care what her regular...
Kay doesn't have a sense of humanity, dude.
No, but her subs do. Her subs do. Some of them did. 20 of them. And that is the
what I'm saying is there would have been a lot more had you just pointed out the facts that countered her bullshit.
I disagree. I don't think that would have worked. If you ever go on there,
I know it would have. The reason why I know it would have is because she went live with nothing other than I'm a victim.
Yeah, if she doesn't have her bullet points planned out, she doesn't rebuttal well. But what I saw, but I don't think Truthy was prepared for that. Like, Truthy didn't have statistics to counter her bullshit.
That's where
I don't do that.
That's where I take accountability because.
Hold on. What?
That's where I take accountability because I told Truthy to go on there because I just foolishly just expected him to say what he has been saying. Just
I feel that
in a calm, rational way. I just expected that to happen, but it didn't. So, but that was my fault. He wasn't going to go on there. I pushed him into going on.
Yeah.
See, that's what I was wondering. How did you even end up on there? Because it was always you're not going to debate it.
I pushed him to do it, and so naturally, his head and heart is not going to be in it if he's not doing it on his own. You know, so that's my fault.
Take a look. Take a look at the screen, both of you, please. There, and that's the second one I've seen here.
Sure. That's going to happen. I mean, that's great. That's awesome. But I'm saying that her entire argument was basically done. And yeah, it was, dude. It was. Look, the reason why you don't agree is because you don't even know the points that you would have used to counter it, that I would have used to counter it. That's why you don't agree. That's the only reason.
Yelled you down. She would have just yelled you down.
No. Yeah, she would have just yelled me down.
Me too. Anyone. Josh.
Well, hell, she yelled down Miss Magoo, and Miss Magoo was just trying to tell her fucking story.
And yelled down. And listen, and her yelling down would have proved my point. I would have went live right after that and been like, there you have it, people. Cowardly K. There you have it.
Wouldn't have worked.
Look at her. She had nothing. I would have went on and on and on about it.
Wouldn't have worked, Will. Sorry, but it wouldn't have worked.
Nothing
will cut her down. Nothing
will stop her. What we've been doing has been working because she went live with nothing. That's my point. What we've been doing was working. If it would have continued on that flow that we've been doing for weeks, then.
All right. Well, look. Let me sum this up. Hang on. Because I want to sum it all up. I don't believe. Okay, that girl, the Glarer, there was a time, both of you, there was most of my life I've spent as a berserker where I just go in there punching everybody and everything.
I can see that.
That was, yes, that was my whole life. And then I got older and I found someone to love. And that absolutely changed me. And I started seeing that berserkers don't win wars. They're the first people to die. Good, they die with honor, but they don't win wars. You know who wins wars? The strategist. And I promise you,
I had a strategy. You're sitting here acting like that I wanted you to go up there and lose your shit the way that you did at the beginning of this live. No, that would have been a failure too. Clearly, what I'm saying is, if you would have known the points of this case that counter the bullshit points that she makes on
I countered her point about the kits, the rate. I said there's no such thing as 12 kits. Hey, can
we all agree that it was just a huge fucking failure and figure out where to go? Like, it was a huge failure on all fronts.
I know exactly where to go. That's what I'm going to do. I know exactly where to go. I haven't taken my eyes off the ring.
I didn't mean it like that, Will.
I know exactly what's happening right now. I know exactly what happened. I know how Kay thinks. The only thing that makes this personal between me and Kay is the advantage that I have on her knowing her. That's it. And I know that she had nothing last night. And all it had to do, anybody had to do was put it in her face.
Are you gonna make Kay quit YouTube, Will? Are you gonna make that happen?
That was your plan, dude. That was your plan. No. Hit her in the pocket. Hit her in the pockets.
Whoa, right? Hold on, let him.
Will,
no. I can't do this bullshit, man.
No. You're never gonna make. Nobody is ever gonna make Kay quit YouTube. Here's what's gonna happen.
No, she won't quit.
No, I don't expect her to quit YouTube. I expect her to have her wallet damaged to the point where she realizes that the Sophie case isn't working for her. I want her to stop talking about Sophie. Now we agree.
But you just don't
I want her to stop. No, I want her to stop talking about Sophie. And what you did was you basically just let her continue her narrative without countering it.
No. That's my point. I took away 20 people from her.
20 people out of 13,000.
How many have you taken away?
Who knows? Shit. Who knows? I get comments and messages all the time. I haven't counted. Yeah.
No, there's definitely people who have jumped ship, but that's really ultimately
because
you guys.
of what we've been doing is my point. Because of what we've been doing. Not all of a sudden this new strategy of, oh, hey, I guess I understand that. Okay. Maybe we'll see how things work out. Okay. Nah, man. That shit has not worked this whole time. What has worked is what we've been doing.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
No, shut up. The expose that you did on Kay, the expose that you did, not me, you, that worked. It did.
No, it didn't. It gave her almost 200 subs.
So what?
That's not what we're trying to do. That's not what we're trying to do. Look, it
doesn't do any good if we take one step forward and two step backs. If Truthy only got 20 and you got maybe 30 or 40 and she gained 200, it doesn't take a fucking mathematician to see that's not good numbers.
Yeah, because you're thinking on terms of numbers. I've already made this point.
Numbers
doesn't
matter.
But it's not their opinions, dude. It's not their opinions. It's them, but it's not their opinions. Just because someone subscribes to somebody does not mean that they agree with them.
No, but you read that quote I just put on the screen. That was well said, and that's someone who did. And that's how you hit them in the pocketbook, Will. Numbers and subs are people. They are people.
Yeah, the numbers are.
Right. So awesome. So you ignore her all you want.
I will tell you
I'm not doing that.
I will tell you
I'm not doing that.
I absolutely.
I'm not letting her get away with the shit she's doing. I'm just not doing it.
That's fine. It's all right. What happened?
Truthy didn't hurt the cause. This bickering right now is hurting it way more.
And I'm perfectly fine with it. I'm done with it. I have nothing else to argue about. I've made every point that I was planning on making.
Well, let me give you. Listen, I understand you because there is so much you in me. I have a woman that tempers me and makes me look at life differently. And I hope you fucking get the same thing, because I swear to God, it changes your fucking whole view of the world. You're willing to die for everything, and so was I. Now I want to live, but I agree with this point the most. It is, and Donald Dolan's points too. I will and I may not agree on methods. But we absolutely, at the end of the day, agree Kay is dangerous, and she's creating people who don't at all believe children. And that is our main thing. It's that fucking simple. And I absolutely believe she will never, ever, ever stop. And nothing on earth will make her stop ever. Ever. So the only way to do it is to not give her money and attention. I stand by that.
Knock yourself out with that, dude. Good for you. Right on.
Well,
I disagree.
That's fine. But look,
so what are we still talking about, man?
Well,
Courtney
I mean,
said a post.
what's the point here?
No, it's all right. So, I absolutely, my door is all. Will, I hope you don't fucking see me as a fucking coward in real life, and I don't see you as a loser in real life. I see you as someone who's a late bloomer. So that's all. And I think
nice of you to say. So nice of you to say. Are we?
No,
done?
I mean that. I'm serious. No,
you are too.
Yeah,
he is too.
Yeah,
are we fucking done with this?
All right. Well, anyway, I don't want to be. I'm not gonna fight with you ever. And I still care about you, and I hope that someday we can fucking come back together. But that's up to you. It's not up to me. So I'm done at that. That's I'll leave it there.
All right. I wish you guys the best. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. So anyway, I mean, I guess we made some progress. Will and I aren't going to kill each other or fight or whatever. I'm not going to make anything negative against Will, but I think that we should not be divided. And if Will, I think what he had an expectation that I was going to go on there and hammer her on points. I will never do that with a person who's not going to listen to a point. You don't argue with a wall. There's no point. There's just no point. You just let the wall stay being a wall. And it's futile. It's an exercise in futility. But so our strategies are different, but our message is the same. And that's okay. And in my heart, I love Will. I do. So I hope that can overcome things on his side too. But I totally get his point. I totally get it. If this were just like 3 years ago, I'd have been exactly fucking like